Viruses or worms have been discussed for a long time, but until earlier this month, no one realized just how serious a threat they are. Apple Macintosh users were the first large-scale victims of a virus. On March 2nd, a message of world peace appeared on their screens, then shut down the computers. Nothing was hurt, and the virus removed itself. But the implications of what happened are very serious. A virus is a program that keeps itself secret until it does what its writer intended. The one in the Macintosh was benign, but others are known or believed to be death viruses. They destroy all the information stored in a computer. It spread to the Macintoshes through a public access network, something commonly employed by computer users. There are more than 30 public bulletin boards in Spokane alone. Many others are available nationally. Apple dealers are advising customers to stay off public access until antivirus measures are successful. And indeed, those efforts are underway, but no one knows how successful they are. Some have allegedly caused damage of their own. Software expert Frank Delaney produces a computer program on KPBX radio. He says viruses are a potential threat to every computer user, even if you just swap with friends and don't use public access.
If you don't know where that program came from or what the source of it is, theoretically, anytime you swap a program with the person, whether it's by modem or directly by exchanging disks, you increase reliability.
Delaney says there's a lot of paranoia about the virus, and maybe there's been some crying of wolf, but recent developments are disturbing.
Aldis Corporation's announcement from Seattle that the virus had actually infected one of their commercial software programs proves two things. One, that the concept of a virus is possible, and two, that it is actually out there and it's been smart enough to penetrate commercial software.
So far, there's been no documentation of a death virus in IBM and IBM compatibles. That's the largest group of computer users, and they often have enormous amounts of information and expensive programs. The paranoia is being fueled by rumors, like one about a virus from Israel.
It could have penetrated every IBM PC in the world, and on the first Friday the 13th in 1988, which is when coming up in May, most of the IBM PCs and compatibles have system clocks in them, and so as soon as the users turn their machine on, supposedly every IBM PC in the world is going to smoke.
That's kind of scary. How much credibility do you give that rumor?
About 0.001%.
But nevertheless, Delaney advises computer users to protect their software by making backup copies of anything you feel is worth keeping.
Now, Hugh, we were kind of joking about the term virus for a computer, but it's obviously a very real thing. How can you protect your computer? Well,
there are programs available, and interestingly, they're called vaccine or flu shot or things similar to that. Some are commercially available, and they do assume responsibility if it doesn't work.
Okay, thank you. Hugh Imhoff, taking care of business.